Hello guys, wait, let me just check something. Alright, hello guys, welcome to a let's play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm probably not going to play from the start, I'm just going to jump into where I am currently. And, wait, I want to change something, I want to change the volume. Background music. That's better. This is a dream of mine because basically I love playing Phoenix Wright. Like I played it on my 3DS. I played Spirit of Justice and I finished it. It was so much fun. I played it with my little sister together. But it was really cool. But I never could record the gameplay because I didn't know how to capture Nintendo or console footage. But now that I got my Elgato HD 60 S capture card all set up because I did it for Animal Crossing, I can also do it for Phoenix Wright. Oh, so exciting. So I probably won't do the full thing because it's really long and there's like 3 games and they were really awesome, but I'm just going to jump in and just play a little bit of it and scratch that itch that I've been wanting to do for ages. So let's do it. Let's just join in where I am. The first turnabout. It's like load the select save data. Yes. I only just started the game and maybe played a little bit of it. So should I read it, I guess? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. It says Payne. The defense is ready, Your Honor. So I'm the defense. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? So I'm a new attorney, right? This is like the very first game. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh, what? I've got to pass the test? Good. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. I love the reactions they always have. Like, the test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's not me. It's Larry Butts. Oh no. Is it Mia? Oh my gosh, because it's been a while since I played. I think it's Mia. Was it Larry? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's not me. I know that Larry helped him when he was in school, and Mia, was she framed for something? Is that where it started? I'm gonna say Mia. The defendant, that's a Mia Fey? Wrong, right? Looks like I have to leave. Oh no! I'm expecting delivery. Come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is it? I got it wrong. Can't believe it. On camera. Listen, right. The defendant is the one on trial, your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. You gotta relax. This feels realistic for someone's first case. I can just imagine a movie where this is like, their actual... whatever. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts. That's his primary school friend, elementary school friend. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name is. I know this one. Oh, it was hard because I read the case report cover so many times. Wait, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? This is so funny. You don't even know the victim's name. I have to admit, she's so attractive. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Who is the victim in this case? It's not Mia. Cinderblock? Cindy Stone. Ah, I can do it, yeah. Attorney badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. You know what's funny? You know, in the other game, it's an item that you can give to people. Sometimes I'll just give them the attorney badge. I don't know. Like, out of Cindy's autopsy. Should I read it? Well, Cindy. It's Cindy. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Oh, so it's cool. It's like a tutorial. I needed it because I totally forgot. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Hit with a blunt object. This is very easy, right? Compared to like normal Phoenix Wright where you gotta think, oh, what happened? With the piece together the clues. She was struck once with a blunt object. Oh, I'm getting my feet now. Calibrating. That's the same judge in the 5th game as well. He's so funny. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. This is cool. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Yeah, I got my feet now, bearings. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed. That's for sure. You know what's funny? Like in the latest game, they still look like that. I mean, the graphics are 3D and stuff, but they do the exact same reactions. It looks funny. But they kind of animate and stuff. So maybe there's not much animation in this one. First, a question for the prosecution. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? You know what's funny? That's the thinker statue, right? In Animal Crossing, I was just playing like literally just before I did this, maybe like 15 minutes before, and I went to my friend's island, to Red's island, and bought the thinker, which is like so coincidental that the thinker is in there now. It's just funny to me. I'm gonna drink some water. It's tough work being an attorney. The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. The statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. Okay, so we're getting more items now. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Oh, so I can just do it in the middle of the trial. I didn't realize that. A statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Okay. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. This is really cool having like a mentor. It's really cool. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I'm just gonna imagine. I can imagine. Mr. Butts, is this not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Ooh. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Oh, is that bad? I think that's bad. Yes, they all died. I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. He's just making a bigger hole for himself. What is it? What's it to you anyhow? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? It's funny, every time he does that, I feel a vibration in my controller. It's funny. What was it? Feedback, rumbles, lies, all of this lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7/30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was, model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Are we gonna do objection? Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Yes. Stop him from answering. Yes. Objection! Oh wait. My client has had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question... the pointing. Classic Phoenix. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Wince. Dude. Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Ooh, what's happening? Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Haha. Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. He's playing like... it's so funny. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly? Stop him from answering. Probably. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. No! I didn't mean that. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. The music stopped. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. This is so fun. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. His body moves but his head doesn't, face doesn't. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Why is his face not moving? Mr. Salmon, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness account. This is cool. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Interesting. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sarwit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright, yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, this is it. This is what I was waiting for. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. This is it. This is the point. The real deal. I'm so excited. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? That's so cool. It's like a tutorial. I didn't get this explanation when I played the 5th one, because that was my first Phoenix Wright, the 5th one. Lies. What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do you prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness face. Yes. I love this. Okay. Open the court record with the R button and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Cool. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the room half open. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with the R button. If something strikes you as being suspicious, then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. I was going door to door. Okay. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Time of death. Oh, okay. So there it is. It was time of death was 4 to 5 p.m. Not 1 p.m. Let's try that one, okay? Whoa. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left... Okay. Need the 1 p.m. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. I love it. We got to do objection. That's it. That's what I live for. I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Cool music. The autopsy notes that time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh no, he's sweating. His voice is so funny. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. He said he was so certain. What were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m? Why were you so certain? Gee, that's a really good question. Oh no. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Yay. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Ooh, unraveling. They're in a web. They're caught in a web. See through one and their whole story falls apart. This is really cool. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, he's adjusting it now. He's changing it. The time of discovery. Oh, it's a different one. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but hey, wasn't there a blackout? But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I got him. Are you guys ready? I heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Oh, tape program. But it's blackout. You may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. Yes, I do. I'm so onto this. I'm back. I've got this one. I've won a lot of cases in my time. On the 3DS. The time of discovery. Okay, I got you. You're gone. You see, when I found his body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the... No, I don't need to read it again. Now let's try it. The blackout one, right? You know what's good? There's not many items, because when there's a lot of items, you're like, which one can I do? So... I think it's this one. Electricity was out from noon to 6 p.m. So, it was, yeah. Objection! Objection. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record... and this record proves it. Alright. Got you. What are you gonna say now? You couldn't have heard a television or a video. I got him. Gah. It's like an uppercut. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. He's cracking. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are blaming your credibility, harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time is... How many times are we going to do this? How many lies has he got? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock on the apartment, wasn't there? Oh, okay, with batteries maybe. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. No, she used the thinker statue. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Oh, he's gone. He's walked into a trap. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. And that's literally true. I got him. I got him by the balls. Or actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Oh, I've already read that. Alright, maybe on this one? Rather heavy. Objection! Wait just a minute. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. This guy is so... this witness is so off. How is it supposed to be a clock? What? His face has changed, like actually moved. With your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sarwick. Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock. That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness said, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it. Ah, and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. It's submitted as a statue, my apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with his testimony now? I have to, right? Ah. That's so true. If he had to pick it up, right? Yet the witness testified he'd never entered the apartment. Oh, I'm glad you came up with that because I wouldn't have thought of that straight away. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Knew the victim. I think he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Whoa. Okay, cool. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. Oh my gosh. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. And so he pretended the time was different. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ooh, this fits, Mr. Sarwick. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. That's why you didn't forget. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. That voice is so funny. They must have added that because the original version wouldn't have had voices, I guess. That's hilarious. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock... Wow, he's cracking up. I mean... Oh! Why'd he tear off his hair for? Why'd he throw it in my face? Shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was a toupee. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Why order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor? The sound Mr. Sarwit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Try sounding the clock. You have to actually hit it real hard to make the sound, right? Let's sound the clock now, here in court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. It certainly is a strange way to announce the time. That's so funny. I think it is by the thinker statue. Well, he is the thinker, after all. That's hilarious. Well, we've heard the clock. What's your conclusion, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack. Oh! Oh! That's why he thought it was 1 o'clock. This clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sarwit said and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sarwit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha ha. You forgot one thing. What did I forget? What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? That's pretty important. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately... This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sarwit. I came all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Can I still go? Sorry, Larry, I failed you. No! There's nothing I can do about it now. What? No way. Not so fast, Mrs. Sarwit. Mia comes in. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like that. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I have to have a reason, so I'm gonna click yes. Wait. Maybe if I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Huh, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Okay. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause it loss of blood due to a blunt trauma. The statue is rather heavy. Oh! The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on that day, the day before the murder. I think I know why. Oh no. Because there's probably a 3-hour time difference between Paris and wherever they are. It has to be that one. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When that's 4 PM there. Oh, okay. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It. Oh, it's Mr. Saw It. Mr. Saw It. Oh, we got him. We knocked him out. That's so cool. Love it. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Certainly, I had no idea it was going to go this way. That's really cool. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and he has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yes! That was so good. Our buddy. And with that, the court is adjourned. Cool. That was very fantastic. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, we're going to see the truth. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. And after he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Oh dear. Oh no! That's so sad. August 3rd, 2:32 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Cool! We did it! We won our first case! I still can't believe we won! Yay! First case for Phoenix and first stream of Phoenix Wright for me. That was fantastic. I love Mia. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. And thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. Yay! I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Oh. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Yeah. My life is so— what? It's so funny. You're supposed to be happy, what's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. What? Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent, the case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a— nah, never mind. Congratulations. Harry? Is that my name? No, that's him. Harry. Harry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Oh, they're going on a date. Hey, I was the one who got you off the— oh hey, he forgot me. Hey, here, take this. It's a present. He's giving me the murder weapon. Thank you. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that— Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, okay. Really? And why he's giving it to me? Really, you made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Sob. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Oh, that's nice. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that'll prove him how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Not that one. It must be the statue, right? Must be the statue, right? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? What about that clock? It's a clock that you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she travelled. Oh, that's nice. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. But it's so heavy. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Oh, he looks happy. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Yay! He's so happy. Really, I am. I feel really good now. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Cool, I think I'll end the... because it can go for ages. So I'm gonna end the the play for now, and I just so happy that I got to do Phoenix Wright. Some footage of playing it. I'm not probably I don't know if I'll do the whole game. It's very long, but I'll see what I'll do. Maybe every now and then I'll do a little bit of it. But thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed watching, and you have no objections to this video. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye.